Yeah, this is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I got this video coming to you guys as promised. I want to thank you real quick for taking time out of your day and allowing us to send this video to you from talking to one of my team members. Now, I have the homepage of the website pulled up. I kind of wanted to start out on a Google search engine page here. Now, what I've typed in is roofing Rockford, Illinois. You guys' location is right on, looks like, Loves Park area just north of actual town, but with that being said, this is obviously going to be your large market that you want to be able to hit and really gravitate and collect as many eyes to your website as possible when it comes to the actual keywords that we're typing in here. If somebody was looking for a roofing company or roofing services in Rockford, Illinois, this is a variation of that keyword that they would type in. With that being said, we want to be able to rank for the first page for as many of these as we possibly can. Again, to draw in the most eyes to our website as possible, converting those into paying customers. With that being said, about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this first page when choosing a customer. So that's why it's so crucial to be here, right? Next, we can see a few ways that we can actually rank. First being through ads. Now, you can run these ads. The Google guarantees are definitely going to be the best as they convert the highest, but really about 80% of people are instantly going to disregard any ads they see, especially when it comes to a service-based industry like roofing. Main reason is, especially for me, and I believe most people with when this percentage was made, is normally the credibility when you see these ads typically fades away a little bit compared to if a company is ranking organically. So most people or the majority of people are definitely going to be choosing an organically ranking company. Now you should be able to rank your Google business profile for Rockford, Illinois, depending on about the competition that's here and everything like that. But you can definitely rank it for in Loves Park. Now, with that being said, one of the ways to rank organically is going to be using your Google business profile and ranking it within this map pack. Now, the top three is going to be the best, of course, because you see these instantly right on the first page towards the top without having to hit more buttons to find these people. Now, you can also rank your website, right? You can rank your website for absolutely anywhere across the United States. Obviously, you're not going to want to be able to do that, but you can target any of these different areas: Belvedere, Poplar Grove, so on and so forth, Rockton, right? You'd be able to target any of those areas, including Rockford here, when it comes to actually ranking your website, so you can dominate as many of those areas as possible, okay? Now, with that being said, if we come back over to your website, one of the first things I always like to look at is going to be the amount of content that's on your website, or more specifically, just your homepage. So all the stuff I can highlight is what I consider content, okay? Now, normally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content, but that's a general rule of thumb. You're really going to want to do some research and some homework on what are the top competitors in your area doing on their homepage and the rest of their website, so on and so forth. Because those top competitors, when it comes to ranking on a Google page, Google is using them basically as reference points at this point. So the better you can emulate what they're doing, because if you go way too far off to the left or way too far off to the right, it's going to throw a red flag, and Google is not going to want to rank you because you don't seem as organic as a company. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Eldridge here, which was that top competitor when it came to at least their website here for Rockford, and we can see they are also ranking their business profile as well. Now, if we come through, take a look at some of their content, right? We're just kind of trying to add up in our brains a little bit, just using our eyes, how much content they might have, and it looks like somewhat similar in the amount of content, probably right around the same, 400 to 500 words of content just on the homepage. So we're doing all right there. So also, what this now means is normally around every 150 to 200 words of content on a page, you can have one of these buyer intent keywords, meaning a service attached to a location. So it's very specific, right? Now, with that being said, typically on a page of a website, you're going to want to have one main keyword that's going to be above the rest, and then you'll have a couple supporting keywords, again, depending on how much content you have, so you don't also oversaturate your website either, as that can draw a red flag to your website, which you don't want either. Now, okay, so content-wise, we know the amount of content we have is going to be somewhat similar. Now, our services page, you can dive into a lot of this, and see even more of what they're doing. But for the sake of the video, trying to keep it short, I'm going to stick to just the homepage. So homepage doesn't look that bad. You also have like a great call to action here, free estimates or a call up here. So not horrible, and also it's a pretty good looking website, so it's not going to deter anybody away from you that way either. Now the next thing I used is this paid program I use called Ahrefs. Now it's going to give me a quick dashboard and numbers that's great for these quick comparisons of different websites. These first two numbers here, this is for your website, is going to be the DR and UR ratings. So these are trust and power and trust ratings, or sorry, strength and trust ratings with Google for your website. Now you build the strength and trust of these backlinks that you have coming from these referring domains. Now backlink is clickable text that links one website to another, and those are held within these referring domains. Now, these ratings are also out of 100, so we may seem fairly low, which we are, but really once you get into the 30s and 40s, you have a pretty powerful website at that point. Okay. Now, when you build these backlinks out to these different referring domains to increase the trust and strength with Google, you want to make sure you're building high quality backlinks coming from authoritative referring domains. Okay. Now, throughout your entire website, you're only indexing for about 12 keywords. So we definitely want to up that and the amount of content that is within your website to carry the amount of keywords that we want to be able to have. Still, though, you are bringing about 60 traffic to the website every month, so not bad there. Now, I actually click keywords and we can see exactly where most of that traffic's coming from. And most of it, we can see here, if not all of it, right, is coming from the name of your company. So you are going to get some help there with ranking because that's actually your company name. Google knows that, and so that's going to help you out. Now, looks like you actually have a couple keywords here that are outside of Illinois. I'd have to really see and dig in a little bit where those are at. Let me see here. So I'm not sure exactly why you have these keywords within there, for Kentucky or Texas, but we're missing a lot of these other keywords that are going to be tailored for roofing and these other exterior services you guys provide within that Rockford, Illinois area. Okay. So we definitely need to increase the amount of keywords that you have and really tailor them down to bring in the traffic that we would want so we can turn them into paying customers and not just people coming in to look at our website. Now, if we go ahead and do the same thing looking at Ahrefs for Eldridge Roofing, we can see their strength and trust ratings kind of flip-flopped between the UR and DR, so not much difference there. They've built out a lot more backlinks so that their quality of backlinks aren't as high. They are indexing for about 70 keywords, though, and bringing in over 250 traffic per month. Now, if we look at this, we can see where their keywords traffic is coming from. And we can see Rockford, Illinois, Eldridge Roofing, Roofing Rockford, Illinois, Roofing Rockford, and you can see all the different variations of basically people looking for the same thing. A roofing contractor or company, just somebody to do that service for them within the Rockford area. And you can see Roofing Rockford, Illinois, that same exact keyword I typed into Google, 300 searches per month on average. They are position 3 Eldridges, so they're getting about 34 30 plus traffic to their website every month just from that keyword alone. Now, when you're getting people into your website from a keyword like this, which happens to be buyer intent, again, a type of service attached to the location, so it's very specific on who would be searching that. Unless they're doing research like me, that's somebody looking for roofing in Rockford, Illinois now, right? So that type of traffic has high conversion rates in your website if you have some good call to actions and things of that nature. And that's where they're going to be getting 30, 40, 50 plus leads per month alone just from ranking number 1 for a lot of these Rockford Roofing Illinois keywords. So that's what I would definitely be doing the research and finding out time to know exactly what to do here. It wouldn't take a whole lot of time, just a little bit of effort. Again, really taking a look at and dissecting their website and things of that nature is really going to help you out. You want to emulate them as much as possible, of course, without plagiarizing or copying them exactly, but learning a few things from what they're doing. Main thing is going to be building out your content correctly. And then first off, we need to have the keywords to even be able to rank within Rockford, which we don't currently. So that's going to be a huge thing, a huge factor there too. Other than that, there should be plenty of information here to send you well along your way to start to increase traffic to your website and, of course, building leads to your company every month through online marketing. If you got this far in the video, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day and listen to me ramble about information. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. I can always help you guys out with whatever you may need or elaborate on any of this information as well. And other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I do hope to hear from you soon.